I love the blues, and I think it's a vital form of music today because it has so much feel to it. It's all in the groove, it's all on the beat, and lots of people enjoy it. It's just a fantastic way to spend the day and spend the night listening to blues. It's my favorite type of music.
I think that blues kind of, it sort of went outside of the box as far as music went. They added some notes that you usually wouldn't find in music before, and also rhythms along with some progressions that you wouldn't usually have those as well.
I think the blues is sometimes considered like the easy, for guitar players at least, it's like this easy thing that you learn when you're in middle school and then you get out of, but I feel like the blues is a very heartfelt, soulful music that should be taken more seriously than it is.
The music that we learned in this ensemble and like that stuff from that era is probably some of the most influential stuff on a lot of the music today. And like I hear it everywhere, and like a lot of the bands I listen to are like, I'll read stuff about them and their influence will be like Robert Johnson, like Son House, and like all these bands or all these blues artists. And I feel like it's just really, it's important like that they understand like where it came from, because you can learn from it.
They obviously have an incredible historical impact. I don't know if this is kosher to say, but I still feel weird about white people playing the blues, but as an educational exercise, it was very helpful.
I love the blues. It's probably my favorite blues form, or my favorite form. It's probably, like even modern music, rock and roll that's made today, if it's blues based, I like it more.
I learned how to sing with a band, an atmosphere that I've never really been in before.
It's like harder than I expected. And I kind of went into it like when you told us we were doing all these songs, I was like, oh, there's all going to be a 12-bar blues, but it actually wasn't. And it was definitely, it wasn't difficult, but it was more difficult than I expected.
I gained a better appreciation for the Delta blues. Learned a little bit about the artists down there. The blues, I thought of the blues as Robert Johnson and Eric Clapton, and now I think of the blues as a couple more different people. I worked on some phrasing. I transcribed some blues solos to get my blues playing a little better than it used to be. So,
Knowledge of older blues than I'm used to. I'm used to 40s, 50s, 60s blues and blues rock, not really pre-war stuff.
I got a more understanding of kind of like what blues is like back like when it first originated.
Well, I've really learned of where I stand as playing as a group without charts that we have and making up our own charts. I know that I definitely have a feel for the blues. I just need to figure out, my key centers and make sure everything is solid when I come together as a group. Which the best thing would be to have better chart writing ability.
I learned a new technique of taking old songs and rewriting them, and a nice historical reference on some very interesting people.
I certainly hope it has a future, and I'll keep playing it, so I guess in that regard it does.